Let's do this. We're here. What's going on, everyone? Hey, it's Abdallah. We are over here at the Nintendo's website because there's roughly going to be about 10 minutes of Tears of the Kingdom gameplay, and I'm excited for it. Man, I just got back from PAX, and it's just like, wow, PAX was pretty awesome. It was fun. It was a great time. There wasn't any Zelda content outside of the Link statue with his arm, and we didn't get a chance to see anything over there. So anyway, as we can see over here at Nintendo of America on Twitter, we have exactly this. Join the series producer, Eiji Aonuma-san, for about 10 minutes of gameplay. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. So those of you guys just joining us, feel free to skip forward about a minute or so because we have to go through and refresh on the official website. So I'm excited for it. So hopefully you guys are too. Not really sure when or how this is happening, but good to see you guys. What's happening? Hello, hello. Yeah, you guys excited for Zelda? Oh man, dude, this game, it's so weird. It's so weird. This game is great. I think the marketing behind it is just non-existent. I remember E3 when the first Zelda came out and nothing was there. The first Zelda. Oh, here we go. Sweet, we're in. Anyway, have a great time. I'm going to go a little silent. We're going to watch this together, and then we're going to analyze it. So let's jump in and see what's going on.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma.
Get it.
Producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Dude,
Thank
complete?
you very much for waiting.
Oh, that's great.
Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay? Let's begin.
Dude, that's so cool.
Here we are, in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands. You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it.
No way. What is that?
We're almost at the spot where the object fell.
Oh, okay.
Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell... Look, it started rising. This power is known as Recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since I just used Recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands.
That's
Let's use
so
the
cool.
paraglider to reach one of them. There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too.
Recall, though. All right.
I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods.
Recall looks good.
Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit. There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up. Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good. Quick, get another branch and... we defeated it. Moving on. We've now explored more of this sky island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer. This is called fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon.
Oh man.
We're dealing with two of them at once. Oh, we beat one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved. The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability. You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
Whoa, that's cool.
With this, we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance. You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow. Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies.
Just like on the fly. That's so cool.
Very useful. In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and... Look,
a homing
it
arrow?
honed in on the target. Let's try this on another bird.
Dude, what?
I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple. Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting. I fused a mushroom to my shield.
Why?
Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... attack!
Smart strike from behind.
Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here. So, we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things or detach them like this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan.
Dude, that's cool.
Why don't we try attaching it?
Yeah, attach two little propellers at the very end of it with Ultra Hand. What, are you gonna rotate? Oh, dude, you rotate it, put on the back,
attach
man.
another one. This should make the boat well balanced.
I like this better than crafting, right? Because if there was like a crafting, like a Minecraft element, I would have been pretty upset. But I like this a lot better.
Let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure. There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this. Look, I passed right through the ceiling.
Oh my gosh, tell me about
This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here, come on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right?
Man, I don't know about that. Like, climbing was one of the big things.
Construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah! It blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan. Ah! I got pushed off! Ah, well, let's just return to the surface. You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky,
really cool.
You'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river.
Really?
And we're back on the surface.
Break his head,
There's still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
Leave what at what for now? Don't stop.
What did you think?
What are you talking about?
Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Come on, man. 10 minutes? That's all you got? Boo. Oh, help me! What a tease, dude. What an actual tease. I need to play this game again, man. I need to play Breath of the Wild. That was so cool. Okay. Wait. But wait, there's more. 47 seconds left. Oh, here's the new Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Do it. Oh, gosh. May I have one? Oh, I need that in my life. Dude, I need that! man. How can I get that? Oh, and the Pro Controller and the case? Oh, shoot. Wallet, man. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Dude, what? Oh, my gosh. Guys. That was insane. Oh, my goodness. Okay, man. Dude, we gotta wake right up. We gotta wake right up for that one. Oh my gosh. So I'm a guy that's like, all right, I'm not going to buy another Nintendo Switch. I still have my launch model from like 6+ years ago. And like all these brand new iterations of Nintendo Switch, I'm like, no, I'm not going to buy another one. What am I going to need another one for? But dude, this? Dude, I think I might do it. It's like an extra $200 and then an extra $100 for the Pro Controller, man. Like, what are you doing? All right, anyway, man. So what did you think of the trailer? Was that cool? Was that enough? Does it make you want to just play Zelda all day? Tell me about it, of course. Yeah, let's take a look. Thank you guys for watching with me, by the way. That was really awesome of you. I am so glad to have you on board. If you guys didn't already hit that subscribe button, let's do so. What we'll do now is we'll actually go through all the footage and really talk about like our honest thoughts of everything. Now that we've kind of seen everything, there were some things I liked, some things I didn't really like, and then of course things that just like blew my mind, which was really fun. So let's just get started. And again, thank you so much for watching today. And if you didn't already hit that subscribe button, let's do it. We're going to be playing through Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom. As soon as it comes out. So if you guys like Zelda and you want to see some gameplay of it, this is where we go. Woo! Wow. Griff, we might do 30-minute VODs or we might actually just live stream it. We'll see. Anyway, stay tuned for that. Thanks for the super chat. Good to see you. Glad you're doing well. All right, here we go. So right off the bat, I will, yeah, you know what? I'll go mute. And then we'll just go from here. Yeah, I actually like the headphones a lot better. It makes things a lot easier for me rather than pressing like my mute button manually. Anyway, so right off the bat, gameplay looks the same, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm expecting, right? It's on the same hardware. It's the same developers. They kind of like copy pasted a lot of the code, and that's what it is. So there we go. That's a criticism that I'm sure people would have. Looks very much the same, but there's a lot of things in the air, which is going to be pretty interesting to get up there. Would love to see that. Anyway, what else do we see over here? Same kind of UI. It shows the map over here. It shows some coordinates. I don't honestly remember too well. I don't remember too well if coordinates are in the older game. It's been like 6 years since I played the original game, so like I gotta get schooled on that again. But we did beat it 100%. Like we did all the shrines and everything, so we'll see. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It shows the daytime, the time, and everything like that. So that's great. The things falling in the air, falling from the sky and coming down. Okay, so my question to you, those of you guys that are watching at home, what else would that be used for? Like the rewind function. I think it's called something else. What else would it be used for? Like, are you just gonna like rewind a boss and like make him walk all the way back and then like do a sneak strike on him? Like what? The rewind. Look at this. You take a rock and it's just gonna rewind you all the way back up. I want to hear from you guys at home. What else do you think the rewind or the recall function would be used for? I don't know. And then like Link doesn't seem affected by this at all, right? He doesn't seem affected by it. So that means that what? I don't know, if you like lose, if you're about to die against the boss, you can't just rewind yourself and restart the boss over. Yeah, I'm honestly curious about that. I don't really know. I don't really know what they're thinking with that. Anyway, the game looks pretty good. It looks very beautiful, as we've kind of seen over here. I love the aesthetic of it. I think that you can only find like these yellow trees up in the sky. I think that's really great. Make it exclusive. Looks fun. Yeah, just Link looks exactly like he does in the previous game. That's fine. Cool. It's already something that we already know. Picking up these branches, attacking with it. Here's this little guy. He looks kind of cute. He's just like your average minion over here, and you can beat him up with a stick. Tree branches break, of course. We've seen that. But going over here... So this is what I want to know about, right? This concept. I don't know what this UI is. Okay, so take a look over here in this top corner with me. With the L button. It shows like a sword and then like a shine on the sword. I don't really know what that is. Maybe that's his brand new power. That's his like building ability. I don't know. Let's take a look. So like as he does that, so you're going to be able to maybe press the L button and then lock onto the boulder first, and then you press ZL to do a boulder shield or to do a boulder branch, like right off the bat. So maybe that's like L and then you press Y in order to make that happen. Just thinking about logistics over here. So yeah, so then it went like attack +2, so it made it a lot stronger. So with the fuse ability, and I think that's what this little icon is. So that's what we're kind of looking at over here, the fuse icon. So then you're gonna take like any item that's like movable and like fuse it with something else, which is actually really fun. So like I was thinking they were gonna do some sort of crafting thing like Minecraft, where you go around collecting, I don't know, Keese eyeballs and Keese wings and branches and twigs, and then you like put it all together and you make like this item, right? And I was really hoping they wouldn't do anything like that, because I'm kind of over it, right? I'm kind of over that genre. I don't play Minecraft. Animal Crossing New Horizons was a lot like that, and I didn't want that in this game, because that's where like all the games are coming to, right? So this was actually really a breath of fresh air, because it is kind of like crafting, but it's like fusing things together, like on the fly, versus like collecting X amount of wood, X amount of metal, X amount of this. So you have to farm things. And farming things for me, I'm over it, right? I don't want to play a game like that again. I have many games that allow me to do that. But this is actually really nice. And then like on the fly, you take these arrows, and you could do like a wind arrow, like an ice arrow if you have the choo-choo jelly. So like not only are you just like collecting all of these enemies' drops, but you can use them on the fly to like fuse an arrow into anything. So it gives you like motivation to go KO enemies, because like, hey, what happens when you fuse these things together, right? And then this is a perfect example, right? Using the bow and arrow in the game is kind of hard for some people, but like fusing it with like a Keese eyeball, which is probably something that you get a million of, just right off the bat, dude. And then it like homes in and does a shot. So cool. I don't know. What are your thoughts on crafting? Do you have any thoughts on crafting whatsoever? Some of you guys like Minecraft. Some of you guys like collecting and farming materials all day. I don't. I think it's boring. There we go. Hot take. But anyway, I think this is really cool. I'm curious of how we're going to get a lot of arrows though, right? Like there's always got to be a way of doing that. Maybe you can collect tree branches and do something with it. I can't tell you. But yeah, this looks really interesting. And like not only can you do offensive fusions, but you can do defensive fusions like this, where you just get like a puff mushroom and then put on your shield, and then you've got this this like smoke screen. You can go back and do a smart strike. So it's cool that smart strike is back too. That was great. So I don't know what a Zonai charge is. We don't know what that does yet, but maybe we just collect enough of them in order to do stuff. So this was kind of cool. You've got like the raft, the deconstructed raft over here. You see the sail. He doesn't do anything with it over here, but that's fun. So you can go rock. You could fuse a rock with your shield, probably for a lot more durability. This one was interesting. So yeah, you can see the claw hand, Link's claw hand, ultra hand, he called it. I don't know. Right over here in this little section, and Ultra Hand shows the ability to like stick stuff together with like some little green glue, which is different than fusing entirely, right? So Ultra Hand, you're going to do that, and then it just like sticks. I don't know. I guess it looks cool, right? So then you can rotate with R to hold. Hold on. I want to see what the UI looks like. Okay, so you got D-pad for up and down, like forward and back. Rotate with R, but we're holding L right now. And then you press the A button to attach when you're ready to attach it, however you want, with like this green glue. So yeah, that's actually really cool. Ultra Hand is the ability. So he's got Fuse, he's got Ultra Hand, and then you just make this into whatever. And you can, look at that goo, it's kind of like droopy over here. So yeah, it's like Flubber, man. Oh. So you're making this thing, of course. You can put it in the water over here. That's great. You can make a little makeshift raft. These things are interesting. It's like you hit them, and then it uses some of its battery charge. You can see like a little battery charge meter. For one hit, it used about... Oh, does he have to hit it to stop it? Yeah. It's like to turn on and turn off. But it looks like the battery recharges. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was like consumable, but it's not. So he's going to stick that right over there. As you have this item over here, I think what? You use R to rotate it. That's right. He's pressing R to rotate it a little bit. And then he makes these little rudders, which is amazing. And then you can just do like a spin attack or hit them both. And then you just go flying wherever you want. So that's so, so cool. Yeah, I really love this design. Okay. And he's just flying all the way across. Easy peasy. What else? So this was interesting to see. This tractor, right? Like, what do you think this is even made of? What do you think this is even made of, right? You can see how many pieces this is, right? It looks like he just destroyed an outhouse, right? It's like there was an outhouse nearby. He took the 4 walls of the outhouse and like the plunger over here. Oh man, and like the lanterns and like some sort of other wheels. Oh dude, that's so funny. So yeah, you can absolutely build some stuff over here. You can see like the wheel, dude, the wheel is just gonna be spinning over here. So yeah, it seems like he's got some sort of like control mechanism on it, which is pretty interesting. I don't think we've ever seen like a control mechanism in the overworld, but with this one, it appears that like that's exactly what you're gonna do. Odds are in like 1 acre of land, all these things are gonna be scattered over here, and then you could just grab a tractor and go from there. So kind of interesting. This, I have no idea how exactly you would find this balloon and or these other things over here. But maybe, from what it looks like it was a previously constructed hot air balloon. And then with that, it was, yeah, it was just like maybe 2 things together. Because you can see right over here, if you look really, really closely, you'll be able to see like the goo is just like right on the middle part of it. So it's maybe like right on top. I don't know. We'll see. Looks kind of cool. And this over here, we've kind of seen all 4 of these rudders. But you'll also see over here that he does have the control mechanism, like the controller that allows him to move it, which is kind of weird. I don't really understand that, but I guess it's like Sheikah magic or whatever. We're just going to call it Sheikah magic. But we've seen these rudders before, and they have a very limited amount of battery life. So yeah, you're going to have to manage like hitting all 4 of them and then going in flight, but like their battery life is really bad. So I don't have any idea how Link is going to be flying all the way over to this island or to that island on those low battery lives that we saw that is literally only like 10 seconds long. So who knows, but looks really cool. Ultra Hand. I'm a fan of Ultra Hand. Absolutely. Here we go. See, this is like a deconstructed little raft over here with like the mast and the sail and everything. And yeah, so it's already moving. Look at that. How is it already moving? So here's the battery again, right? So look at, it's not going anywhere. You can't go all the way up to the surface with that much battery life. Look at this. Look, the battery's halfway drained and you're just like 50 feet on top of the ground. So like, is there going to be some sort of other ability that allows him to do that? I don't know. Ultra Hand is the way to go though. So that's really fun. Okay, so this, all right, I got mixed feelings on Ascend. I have very mixed feelings on this. Like, it kind of renders Rivali's Gale kind of useless. It renders climbing somewhat useless. I think it's, I don't know, low-key I think it's a little bit of a cop-out, right? Oh, now Link can go through walls. Yeah, speedrunners are going to go through walls, just like glitching through the game. I don't know if I'm okay with this, right? It just sits a little uneasy for me. Yeah, it seems like a quality of life. Oh, Abdallah, you don't have to go scaling the mountain. You could just go in a cave and teleport to the top of it. Like, no. Zelda Breath of the Wild was all about seeing that mountain, getting enough stamina and climbing it, and having that sense of accomplishment after doing it. So, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just too much of a purist. What do you think of Ascend? So, is there going to be, I mean, this has to be it, right? There has to be like a place in the world where you can just like stand on top of, and then you're going to ascend all the way into the sky, and you'll ascend all the way up there and just like climb through. Right, rather than taking the rewind rock all the way up. I'm sure that that's the reason why they do it, but here's like another miscellaneous reason that you can, or another method of travel, which is through that. So, I don't know. I guess I'll get used to it. I really loved climbing, and I love that sense of accomplishment, but if Ascend is just available this early on, then okay, cool, great, let's do it. I'll figure it out. This is interesting. It shows the enemies wielding all those things. You can also see over here that yeah, you just get knocked off and you're just going to fly all the way down, which is kind of scary. Like the physics over here of like skydiving and landing into the water is very scary. Like in real life, you'd probably die. But yeah, you can go glider. Of course, you'll run out of stamina if you go into the glide mode. You can hold the R button in order to accelerate downward. You can kind of see wherever you want to fall. So that's great. You're going to go right along the river. You can see the river on the map. Yeah, and then land right over here. And you only went like 2 feet underwater. How is that possible with terminal velocity? Anyway. Yeah, you can see some giant bird over there. Oh, dude, hold on. That bird was holding a bokoblin? Wee! Look at this guy. So there's some sort of like dragon holding a bokoblin. I was just looking at that. Yeah, holding a bokoblin over here, that's really fun. And then just kind of looking over here at this camp. I mean, you could probably like break down this thing in order to make it into a raft. We see like a couple different wooden planks over here in order to use it. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Look at this little guy. He's having the time of his life. And then that's it. That's Zelda. That's really it. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that. I needed more. I need more than that. It's like it's like 2 months away, man. Like, come on. Give me a playable demo or something. Oh, but the people are going to data mine it and leak all the information. Yeah, I know, right? They're going to do that. It's going to happen either way, man. But anyway, look at this beauty. Look at this work of art right here. And I preface this by saying, like, I don't buy all the Nintendo Switches. Like, I have no need to. But this OLED looks really slick. And I just love those green and gold Joy-Con controllers. Man, off. Okay, so someone send me like an Amazon link when that goes live, yeah? Tweet at me, at AbdallahNATION, let me know. I should honestly check right now. Because if GameStop doesn't have that pre-order, I'm going to be like, I'm dead. I'm going to actually type GameStop right now. GameStop.com is not working? Why? Oh, shoot. Too many people trying to get on that site? Oh, man. Yeah, I totally want that Pro Controller too. So, anyway... Well, that's going to be it. Let me know. What did you guys think? Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited for Tears of the Kingdom? I know I am. I'm going to still call it Breath of the Wild too, but Tears of the Kingdom is going to be it. The game looks amazing. I'm really disappointed that Nintendo Japan, or Nintendo in general, was just like out of the loop on taking care of like PAX this year, right? It was just such an afterthought. If the game is done in development, they could have easily brought a tech demo to the entire show floor and allowed all the PAX attendees to actually play for 5 minutes and then give it to the next person. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of security clearance. Yeah, people could have gotten their hands on the game and like really leaked a lot of information. And maybe they want to stay secretive. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. So yeah, the only thing that was at PAX was exactly the statue. So unfortunate. But that's okay. There's 2 months. Here's to some other marketing. Maybe another Zelda Direct. I'm hoping in the sometime near future where they go over more modes and other things that you can do in the game. But yeah, I mean, I'm just really excited. I want to jump into Zelda like ASAP. What kind of games would you want to see happening on the channel? Should I go through some retro Zelda games? Which Zelda games should we play? Should we go through Ocarina? Should we just go through Breath of the Wild and just play the game all over again and see how we do on Master Mode? I'm curious. I'm very curious of what you have to say about playing this brand new Zelda game. But other than that, I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be it, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. If you didn't already hit that subscribe button, please do so. It only takes 1 quick second on your end. Join us on our quest for 1 million subscribers. We're going to be playing this game like literally non-stop when it comes out. So I'll see you guys right around May. And then we'll play some other Zelda games to lead up to it. So make sure that you guys don't miss a beat on that. Thanks for watching. Again, thanks for choosing to watch it here. Let me know about your analysis. Let me know about your thoughts on all these new powers and abilities, and what you overall think about the game. I cannot wait. You guys are great. I'm happy to be back for a little bit. PAX was super fun. I'll tell you guys all about it, possibly a little bit later on today when we jump on the stream again. But you guys are great. Honestly, have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Shoutouts to all of our mods. Shoutouts to our members. All of you guys supporting with super chats. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one.